Okay, so this next program is the City of Redding Down Payment Assistance Program, and this is a cool program. We don't do a lot of these, and the reason why is the City of Redding occasionally will run out of money. They only have a certain amount of money every single year to help with the down payment for first-time home buyers. So this program is required. You do have to be a first-time home buyer for the City of Redding down payment, and you can get up to like $60,000 from the city, and you don't have any monthly payments. They do charge you an interest, or they do what's called shared equity. So I'm going to go ahead and explain this program for you. Thanks. Okay, so City of Redding Down Payment Assistance. So this is another really cool program that's available. And like I was saying, we don't do too many of these. And the reason why is because the City of Redding, they do occasionally run out of money. They get their money every year from the government, and you want to call this guy right here. Here's his phone number. His name's Matthew Baker. You can talk to him and get on the waiting list. He can actually give you an application to apply for this loan, and I'm going to explain it here in a second. But he'll give the application and also tell you if they have money for this program or not. And you can also email him here at this email address right here. Okay, so the first thing is you can get up to $60,000 to cover your down payment. Now, the family is required. The City of Redding does require the family to come in with 3% of their own money for this program. However, you're getting this up to 60,000 to keep your payments really, really low on your mortgage. Also, they do allow 1.5% of the 3% can be a gift from a family member. So there's no monthly payments for this $60,000 or the total amount that they give you. The interest that accrues is 3% every year. So what happens is if you sell your home or if you ever refinance, that's when you pay back this 3% interest on the loan. So if you ever sold your home, you'd have to pay back the 60,000 plus 3% on that money for however long you had it. Okay. You are able to refinance as well if you get this loan and let's say interest rates were to drop and you want to lower your payment, you could refinance, and the City of Redding would a lot of times actually subordinate and allow you to refinance that first mortgage so that you could lower your interest rate. How do you qualify for this? So the household income must not exceed the guidelines, and so I put the income limits here. So for example, if you have a family size of, let's say, 4, you can't make more than this amount here. If you make more than this amount, then you would not be eligible for this program. Okay. Applicants must have a credit history that meets program guidelines, and so you want to try to have at least above a 620 to 640 credit score. You also must meet employment guidelines, which basically means that you would need to have sufficient employment to be able to document your income. Applicants cannot have owned a home in the last three years, so you do have to be a first-time home buyer, or if owned a home, qualify displaced homemaker or a single parent. And if you have more questions on that, just let me know. Applicants must provide cash resources equal to 3% of the purchase price, and I explained that up here, 3% to cover 3% of the actual down payment. The home must be either owner-occupied or vacant within the last 90 days. You do need to make sure there's Section 1 and Section 2 clearance, which basically means that there can't be any pest, any dry rot or anything like that. The City of Redding is going to make sure you're getting a really nice home with no issues with it there. You must have a 2-year employment standard employment, which basically means that your source of income, you should have be able to provide a 2-year work history with your employment, and or if you're self-employed. Okay, total monthly payments on vehicles, credit cards, student loans, etc. Cannot exceed 14% of your monthly gross income. So that's what they require here. If you guys have more questions on this program, it's a really, really good program if you qualify for it. And just reach out to me. You can give me a call at this number here. You can also email me or visit my website. This is actually my cell phone here. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.